Many of SJSU elevators display expired permits inside their cab. Some show permits that have expired for over a year. For example, the MLK Junior Library elevators have an expired permit that dates back to May of this year. It recently got a sticker that reads "Temporary Permit" from the Department of Industrial Relations. SJSU's art building has a single elevator that also displays a permit that expired in May of this year. SJSU Associate Vice President of Facilities Development and Operations, Christopher Brown, assures students that the school has taken the appropriate measures to stay within the inspection code.
The university has submitted a letter to the Department of Industrial Relations Division of Occupational Safety and Health Elevator, Ride, and Tramway Unit for all elevators on campus that are not currently in compliance. These letters were sent 3 months in advance of their expiration, with the reminder letter sent 30 days in advance of the expiration. DUSH has informed us that we're on the rotation of inspections currently in process, with 8 buildings currently complete.
Some SJSU students have noticed these expired permits and felt cautious about using them.
That the permits on the inside of the elevator are expired, so I don't know if they really are expired, if they just haven't put the new permits up. And another thing too that we all notice is that the elevators get really jolty, and sometimes it takes like a minute for the doors to open, so you never really know if you're going to get stuck in the elevator, and it's kind of scary.
Update News reporters were curious to see how many other SJSU buildings were behind on their elevator permits, and after a visit to 8 other buildings on campus, all of them contained an expired inspection permit. Most outdated elevator permits that were found on what could possibly be the most heavily used elevators on campus. Located in the CVB building, the elevators that accommodate 15 floors of SJSU student housing display expired permits dating back to July of 2012. Under Section 7320 of Title VIII Elevator Safety Regulations, California Division of Occupational Health and Safety may assess a civil penalty not to exceed $1,000 against any person owning or having custody, management, or control of the operation of a conveyance. Under this code, even elevators that have been fully inspected could face a fine if a recent permit is not displayed. Peter Melton, spokesperson for CalDOSH, said that SJSU could face fines of $1,000 per elevator if a valid safety permit is not posted in accordance with the elevator safety orders outlined in Title VIII.
We understand that everybody's busy and it can take time to get around to displaying these permits, but after a while, it really does need to go up. So,
although Melton assures SJSU students that just because the elevator may not have an up-to-date permit, it doesn't always mean that they are not up to code. Many students depend on the elevators to get to their classes on campus.
It's crucial to me getting to class on time, because if it's not working, I have to figure out another way. I have to wait for them I could possibly miss class.
I need the elevators to get to class, which in Duncan Hall, elevators is basically all there is. I see Otis vans here all the time, so I'm kind of what's going to happen if they're doing maintenance. Could this elevator potentially break?
The Department of Industrial Relations Elevator Unit assures that SJSU's elevators are currently undergoing inspection. As far as whether the expired permits will be displayed with new ones, that remains to be seen. On campus, Andrew Carter, Update News.